So, das haben wir. Ja.
Recording console. I wonder what it turns on. Zilch. The shrine with the weapons? Very subtle. I'll check to see if any victims were killed with this gun. .9mm, 5 bullets, half-empty clip. Did the killer shoot it? Or did they shoot at him? What does she have to do with all this?
Also so wie es aussieht, ist hier wohl echt jede politische Aktion.
Same weapon as before. Let's see where you take me.
Kamera gefunden.
Another. This must be a dead end.
Wer hat denn diese Kabel verlegt? Also echt. Ja, kreuz und quer. Führt einmal hier im Kreis. Ey.
Let's run deeper. Fuck. Not now. So close.
Als würde der Tod auf uns hören.
rapist comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover. Transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
Aha, wenn wir also Bodies rumliegen.
The youngest bodies possible. No certificates. I recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit.
Okay.
Right in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
Ja, die haben hier ganz schön ihren eigenen Schwarzmarkt im Laufen in den Körpern. Echt krass. Okay, da ist nichts mehr.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, we could lose their bodies. But Icarites, why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers.
Ja. So, das
Green
ist
is
unser
probably using the recordings for blackmail.
Control Panel.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. Never stored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
He was on the table of greens. He was here.
Okay, unser Fremder weiß ein bisschen viel. Etwas beunruhigend, finde ich.
Just wondering. Since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
Tja, dann müssen wir wohl mal Sarah finden. Ich glaube nicht, dass
You
wir...
can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims,
Maybe they want revenge.
what kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
Ich sag mal so, wenn wir den Gang schließen, sind die ganzen dummen Politiker dort eingebunden und kommen erstmal nicht weg. Können nicht einfach neue Körper.
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah. How could I let myself be tricked like this? Revolved around you, idiot. Someone says that they're fucking with you. Remember that already. I knew more or less where she lived, but not how she lived. I would say below poverty line, if not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. How do you even have a bar here? Focus, James. Sarah needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see.
Aber war gut. Erster Guess Bar, zweiter Guess Electricity. Machen wir erstmal den, ich glaube der ist nicht.
Cables for sure won't lead me to her. These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you? Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here? Electric current powers up the antenna. It must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
Ganze Infrastruktur von diesem Kaff hier einfach gehört Sarah oder hat sie gebaut oder so platziert.
Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did. The cable draws the most of it.
Okay, dann mal wieder Kabelfolgen. Schauen, wo wir rauskommen. Auch die sind sehr abenteuerlich verlegt.
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Sarah?
Ja, erstmal Tür eintreten, kein Thema.
murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
So, mal schauen, ob wir jetzt die gute Sarah finden. Meine Taschenlampe geht wieder nicht.
What is this place?
Da hatte ich kurz einen Bug mit der Maus. Ist auch creepy. Das will man natürlich immer bei sich zu Hause haben. Ah, jetzt geht meine Lampe. Gruselige Statuen. Quit. Ja, ich will hier auch ehrlich gesagt gar nicht so genau sein. Uah. Wir sind also hier ganz klar unerwünscht. Ist die Frage, ob Sarah noch hier ist. Die sich vorbereitet hat gegen mögliche Angreifer. Oh mein Gott. Die sind so gruselig. Wo schauen die auch hin? Aber die bewegen sich nicht, oder? Also. Die bleiben schon, wo sie sind. Ist da unten? Oh, okay, da will ich nicht hin. Noch ein Licht, diesmal aber weniger schrecklich. Oh mein Gott. Was ist denn das hier? Last Chance. Oh.
What the hell?
Sehr solide gebaut.
I'd be an easy target.
Police, don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
What do you really want?
For you to realize
You're making a huge mistake.
What have you done to her? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1.
Let's settle this one-on-one!
Das war nicht der Fremde.
James, can you hear me?
What the fuck?
Okay. Cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
Sarah, you look like shit.
Yeah, back at ya. You're goddamn lucky I missed. I thought some junkie broke into my house. almost finished stitching you up.
Could you almost finish faster?
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking, too. Someone's fallen into bad company here.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
You're in your 30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Cara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
What fucking emotions management issues?
Ja, okay. Also krasse Welt, dass man hier mit 29 seinen Körper quasi aufgibt, um wahrscheinlich an Geld zu kommen, irgendwelche Geldprobleme oder sowas.
A locator. Some perfectly innocent stalking.
Das ist unser Fall hier, oder? Nicht ganz sicher.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable. One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. And back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person. Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Where's Taylor?
The greatest treasure in this dump. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging for normal people. Portrait of misery, desperation, but for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
Must have taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back. She only thought of others, never herself. She's selfless to a fault. After a month, her subscription expired. And we were broke. There was no one to help. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction. And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Oh, fuck! Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Okay. Das erklärt, warum sie so aussieht statt normal.
Remember it. This is older than me.
Also ich sag's jetzt nochmal, die Atmosphäre von diesem Spiel finde ich sehr, sehr, sehr schön gemacht. Deswegen fällt es mir oft auch schwer, Kommentare dazu abzugeben, weil es einfach schon sehr abgerundet wirkt. Okay. Jetzt schauen wir mal, ob Sarah etwas Hochprozentiges für uns hat.
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
Lucky me. Mine don't fade. They haunt me. More literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones. At least one.
We're at the movies, and Rachel tries to convince me it's a crime flick she's already seen. They were all the same to her, and of course she's teasing me, and I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Right now, I'd give anything to be sitting there next to her. I'd focus all my attention on her.
Maybe then you wouldn't remember it. Maybe it's the imperfect moments that create the most precious memories.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Oh, I don't believe it. My brother Dario was crazy about him.
I already like this kid. The chicken is only one step away from detective stories. This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
And shoot the shelf above the burglar?
I'd have time to reload and finish the piece of shit.
In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy? I said none of the siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Looks like you covered all the bases. Nice work.
Thanks. I tried.
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
I had a bit of a head start thanks to my sports career, but it didn't come out of nowhere either. From a previous life. I earned it.
You must have had a hard time.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never gonna be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Our job sucks, huh?
At least it slightly improves your chance of survival.
I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking...
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
Don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
Schade, dass dieser eine Dialog noch gesperrt ist. Das hatten wir schon? Ich glaub schon. So, dann einmal... die Symptome mit Schnaps bekämpfen.
Bottoms up. Honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
Wirklich überzeugt hat es jetzt nicht geklungen.
Great. What's our poison?
The slum's chief export, apart from bodies. Moonshine.
Nice. Worse the neighborhood, the better the hooch. What are you renting the body for?
A surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
And the locator?
You're always snooping. But yeah, I had a transmitter sewn into my original body just in case they wouldn't give it back to me.
And was she there the night of Green's murder or not?
She was on schedule. The time of the visit left no doubt.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
All right. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Salma said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
We can scan the shell and check.
There's no need, really. Let's not.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
It's not sleep when you're in the bank. It's nothingness. You don't feel anything.
Like transferring in CTC? I remember what you said. You said you'd rather die than go to the bank.
But for different reasons, remember?
James, I have to save her! Fuck! You understand?
I can't tell good from bad. Especially in this fucked up world. But if something, someone matters to you, you fight. Screw the cost.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Press your finger.
I can handle it.
Ja, das ist schon sehr brutal. Den Körper wegzugeben und nicht zu wissen, ob man ihn jemals wiederbekommt und in welchem Zustand.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
We'll do it the old way then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.